Alibaba just dropped a model that's cheating at math. But hold on to your compute credits. This one's about to flip the script on what multimodal even means when you see what Z.II dropped Thursday. The real news isn't the parameter count, it's that a 125B brain can run like it's 6B. MarkTech Post says Qwen slapped mixture of experts architecture onto everything, but only fires 6B params per token. That's like hiring 125 chefs and letting 6 cook dinner. The catch is the n-gram embedding table. 51 B words memorized like a textbook with every page pre-read. Gated delta-net layers skip redundant math steps, and muon optimizer? It's gradient descent on steroids. But nobody's published latency benchmarks yet, so this could be hyperactive in tensor cores. Self-hosting the FP8 checkpoint needs 772 GB RAM. That's a GPU budget killer for solo devs. Actually, it trains at 1/9 the cost of Qwen3.7 Plus according to Alibaba, which means either they're lying or quantum compression is real. So here's the verdict. If you want cheap inference and don't mind babysitting MoE routing, this is your jam. But for reliability, stick with what you know until someone proves Flash-Next doesn't hallucinate faster than it answers. Qwen3.8 Flash just dropped and immediately started flexing like it's auditioning for Silicon Valley's next tech superhero. This open-weight, natively multimodal model claims to crush its predecessor while barely using any compute. ZI says it's 1/10 the cost of older beasts. It even introduces hybrid sparse attention layers. That's either genius engineering or marketing witchcraft, and we're about to find out which one. Qwen3.8 Flash just dropped from ZI like a nuclear-powered llama, a mixture of experts model with 320B total parameters but only 18B active, natively multimodal, and sporting a massive context window of over 1 million tokens. The verdict? It's the AI equivalent of a hyper-engineered gadget, wildly ambitious, yet somehow faster than everything else. The model's MIT licensed weights are available on Hugging Face, with API pricing set at $0.15 M input and $0.50/M output, which sounds cheap until you realize it's a 320B elephant pretending to be a mouse. But the catch is its hybrid KDA linear attention mechanism, which supposedly slashes compute while keeping KB caches smaller compared to previous versions. It scored high on specific benchmarks like Terminal Bench and DeepSeb UE, impressive numbers that feel like someone bragging about a marathon time. While riding a Segway, the underlying technology uses no PE sparse MLA, which sounds like a rejected Marvel villain but actually works. This isn't just another LLM playing catch-up. It's sprinting through molasses compared to established industry leaders in code tasks, yet the million-token context is real. You could theoretically fit an entire library into one prompt. AP pricing seems reasonable until you factor in that it's still a MoE with active parameters, meaning inference costs scale faster than your weekend plans when you forget to book a hotel. The weights are open source, but good luck running this on anything smaller than NASA's supercomputer. So yes, Qwen3.8 Flash is flashy, fast, and has more tokens than a Reddit thread about crypto. But until it proves it can handle a simple spreadsheet without melting down, it's just another shiny rock in the AI graveyard. The tortoise wins by avoiding existential dread, and this thing hasn't even tried yet. The million-token context window isn't just flexing for TikTok. It's a real thing, though whether you need that much RAM to feed it is another debate entirely. Think of it like buying a fridge the size of a warehouse because your snacks keep disappearing. But here's where the hype might fall apart. Benchmarks like Terminal Bench and DeepSeb UE aren't exactly Einstein-level intelligence tests. They're more like asking someone to sort socks in a blackout. The model might aces, but throw it a real-world problem involving actual humans, and suddenly its performance is questionable. The hybrid attention trick sounds cool until you realize it's complex engineering designed to cut compute and cache versus Qwen3.8. KDA, linear plus, no PE, sparse MLA, that's just highly technical AI speak for an ambitious architecture. Pricing looks nice on paper, but when you multiply the input cost by 1 million tokens, your wallet screams louder than a banshee on espresso. This is where the open source stream crashes into the reality of electricity bills. Still, compared to other proprietary models, Qwen3.8 Flash might actually win on cost per token if you ignore the hardware needed to run it. It's the budget airline of AI, cheap tickets, sketchy layovers in Bureaucracy City. The source notes that while it beats GLM 5.2 and lands near Claude Opus 4.8 on internal coding benchmarks, the actual cost of deployment remains the biggest hurdle. So is this the future? Maybe. But right now, it's like a sports car with training wheels. Impressive enough that you'll want one, but doomed before the race even starts. The real question isn't whether it works. It's whether anyone can afford to let it try. Models are no longer just getting bigger. They're learning to see, speak, and remember like humans. From OxAlpha's whisper to ZDI's thunderclap, this batch screams, scale plus. Specialization is the new frontier. Still think your fine-tuned llama was the endgame? Subscribe, new model report every week.